You too. Crazy word. Yeah. Light them up. What up, YouTube? Big T on Heavy Bag TV. Man, if you don't get your goof ass in here and hit the bag. All right, man. Teofimo Lopez. It appears he don't want no parts of Devin Haney. I just believe Teofimo Lopez doesn't believe Devin Haney fight is a legacy fight for him right now. Or maybe not even a money fight, given that he's in the good graces of Turki Al-Sheikh. Either way, if Turkey's backing it, he's going to make a big bag. The type of bags he's been crying about making for the better part of the last 2 or 3 years. But he is pressing Jaron Boots Ennis into a fight. And for Teofimo Lopez, I think it's just more of legacy for him. Of course, Jaron Boots Ennis is the lineal champion at 147 pounds. And for my casuals that may catch this video that doesn't know too much about the sport of boxing, or at least when it comes to these belts and titles, the Ring Magazine belt, the ring belt, the lineal title, it just means that you're the man in the division. Right? That's what it means. Teofimo beat Lomachenko, which made him the lineal champion. Lomachenko was the man in the division. He beat Josh Taylor, who was undisputed. He was the man in the division. Jaron Boots Ennis just unified versus Stanionis for the lineal. It makes him the man at 147 pounds, right? And in order to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And Teofimo Lopez, despite all of the derogatory and negative shit that has come from him or came his way or from his way, he's been able to accomplish this feat twice. And it appears he's chasing it again. It's about legacy for Teofimo Lopez, right? And through all of the gleaming, blinging bullshit that comes from Teofimo Lopez, I have to respect the fact that that's what he wants to do. He wants to fight the exact best. He had this to say on his Twitter. Talking to Boots Ennis. He said, they playing mind games on you. Don't listen to them and agree to the terms. Meaning it sounds like there's an offer on the table to make this Boots fight. And, he's asking Boots to agree to the terms. Then he goes on to say something a little bit of confusing to me, where he says, I am a 2-time lineal champion, and beating me will make you a 3-time lineal and history status. Come get that easy work for you at Jaron Ennis. Now, even if they fought and Boots beats Teo, he doesn't get a lineal status for that because he's already the man at 147 pounds. And I don't want any of my casuals who don't really know what's going on to get confused by what Teofimo Lopez stated in this tweet. Now, the second part of this tweet is dumb as hell. Now, again, if they do fight and Jaron Boots beats Teofimo Lopez, that doesn't make him a 3-time lineal champion. He would still only be a 1-time lineal champion. Now, if Teofimo wins, he would be a 3-time lineal champion because this would be the 3rd lineal champion that he defeated if he were to beat Boots at 147 pounds. And it would be 3 division lineal champion as well for Teofimo Lopez, as he's done it in 35, 40, and that would be 47. But as you can see, he's pressing Jaron Ennis for this fight. And listen, when you think about Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez versus Jaron Boots Ennis, what seems to be the more dangerous fight for Teofimo? It's the damn Jaron Boots Ennis fight, for sure. Because listen, some of y'all might be some Teo fans and might not want to admit it, but we all thinking it together. We all believe Boots could potentially knock out Teofimo Lopez. Bottom line, he's chasing the more dangerous fight. But I also believe we all want to see Boots unify. That's the only reason why he stayed back at 47 to go for undisputed. Now, he's already unified, you want to see him fight the next champion at 47 if, in fact, he's going to stay there, right? That is Boots' only goal, right? He said it himself. The only reason why he's sticking around at 47 is to become undisputed. Now, would Teofimo Lopez be a decent name on the resume of Boots Ennis? It is. It is. But again, I think we all want to see that Brian Norman fight for the WBO, the IBF, and the WBA now that Boots holds. That's a more intriguing fight. But Brian Norman Jr. has the fight in June. And, you know, like Eddie Hearn said, when it comes to Ryan Ennis, you have the rest of the end of the year to make that fight. Now, if Boots wants to get in a fight in between time and has enough turnaround time to make the Brian Norman fight at the end of the year, sort of like what Brian Norman is doing now, making a June fight, and would have the Boots fight at the end of the year, I'm cool with that. If he wants to fight Teofimo Lopez as like a stay busy fight, I'm cool with that. I wouldn't be mad at that, and I'm just keeping it a bean. I like the Boots T.O. fight better than the T.O. Devin fight, in my opinion. That's just how I feel. But big pressure coming from Teofimo Lopez. We're gonna see what they do. I see rumors, or I see reports actually swirling that the Devin Teofimo Lopez fight could be getting finalized. I'm not so sure. If you guys have some info, put that in the comment section. That's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I'm out of here. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.